Amazing. Yesterday we started with the Open of Gibraltar, sponsored by Winmau. We've got a record entries this year. Our open events are attracting a lot of attention, even though we've only got 2 of them, because the rest of the week is building towards the World Championships and the World Team event. So the World Cup is the ending and the highlight really of the week for these kids.
You mentioned attracting a lot of numbers. When it first came here back in 2019, it was around 130 players or so. This year, around 270. That's double the amount of players in just 6 competitions.
Yeah, it's a combination of the interest in the sport. Obviously, it's boomed in the last couple of years, but a lot of groundwork done by the JDC in other countries. So it's quite saturated in the UK. It's very popular. So we're spending a lot of time and effort moving around the world, trying to find. As you can see, we've got 32 teams with 21 nations. So the nations have grown as well as the entries as well.
You mentioned the nations there. I mean, for people that maybe aren't that interested in the sport, they might think it's a very British and Dutch sport and German sport. But here you'll see countries like Mongolia even compete. I mean, it has really it's taken over the world, essentially.
Yeah, it is literally. We find ourselves all over the world, yes. We're in demand all the time, but you can only do so much. No, it's not a British thing, it's not just a European thing. Yes, we go back probably 30, 40 years, but there's a mass market playing in India or in Australia, New Zealand, Mongolia we have here, as you say.
South Africa as well.
South Africa and America and Canada, which we've got double representation. That's the other thing that's happening, is the teams now are doubling up. So we're getting 2 Canadian teams rather than just 1, etc., etc. So they're growing exponentially.
And of course, back in Gibraltar for the 6th year now, contracts renewed, I believe it was last year, to bring it back. I mean, you guys must be very happy about everything is running here in Gibraltar.
Yeah, and it's support from the GSLA, from the Ministry, from the GDA. It's a team effort. You know, we don't just sort of rock up here and expect everything to be sorted. It is, mind you. But we get stuck in and we all work together, and it's great. And I was delighted the fact that we could do it over a 3-year period, so we're not sort of having to worry every year where we're going to be. And I guess as well, tourism-led kind of sport's great, because these guys are here for a whole week.
Yeah, and the kids, they come with their parents, their grandparents even, so all the hotels filled up, restaurants filled, everyone's happy.
It is purely that, and you know, at the end of the day, sport, leisure, money, we've got to make it. So part of this is to support the economy, and just before Christmas, so you know, there's a little bit, maybe a downtime for a week or 2, so we can just fill up the marinas and the hotels.
Well, thank you very much, Darren. Best of luck for the rest of the week.
Thank you very much.